I went
But
to the
perfect
Hex
time.
raid at close to the same time last year or this year, I should say. And man, it was a little too cold to even go out into the ocean. So
I might be up against human.
I think I heard Aki come back.
That would be correct.
You guys need to find a match. Round 4 is live.
okay. So for this round, have we shown
Yep.
shown
Gorf.
Vitor yet on this one?
Actually, I think this is the first time I've seen VTorp stream on.
Okay.
That's a good matchup for us, though.
Looks like it's saying. I think he's undefeated
Normally,
so
if I could
far.
just get a diamond shard.
That seems like a good
I
one
got
to go
2
with.
shard calls in my freaking hand.
Yeah, it'd be a 5-minute delay, which is fine. We'll have that up here showing as soon as he is.
I do have a Sora though. I'm so glad I main decked this.
Once again, thank you to everyone that has come up to us, especially the people who have played after that very long IQ tournament that ran today / last night. You all are awesome people. Even if you didn't play in the IQ, still awesome to have everyone come in and play.
Lots of tournament play in the has been sparked in the past week, and it's awesome to see.
Man, there were so many scheduled tournaments that fired off this week. It was insane. Like, I don't know how much you talked about it before I jumped on earlier, but man, there was the first scheduled sealed that capped out at 128 players. They literally had to increase the number of players that were allowed in to the scheduled tournaments because of that
I
first
remember that goal
I don't know
season.
how many more have gone over that 128 mark since then, but I know we at least hit that on the very first one. And there have been the standard
And there's a
constructed
Buccaneer.
scheduled tournaments that have been firing. I know I've been going into those, and it's pretty awesome to be able to play some more constructed Hex there. Been a lot of tournaments this week.
A lot of sealed deck dreams broken.
A lot of sealed deck dreams were broken, but there were also some dreams that were made. Like especially for one Infinite.
Somebody's coming to California for money and Hex.
Yeah, Zubrin on the marathon plan. I was also on the marathon plan, but I did get to take a little nap there, so. But yeah, this tournament, or this weekend rather, there are a lot of tournaments that are firing off. We've got the IQ, which is already done and completed. We have the Wild Cup, which we are currently hosting in the middle of. There is the European ESL, which is, I guess, I forget what time it starts today because I wasn't paying attention. I knew I couldn't do
Does
it
it start at
today.
10
but
o'clock
it's
Pacific, so an hour after us?
okay. So you already would have had to have been in that one, but that one also is firing off today. There's the North American ESL tournament that is going to be flying. And I believe the Mom Cards group are having a tournament this weekend as well. There were a ton of tournament options this weekend. Ton of tournament options. 5 shards, are you Swiss? Yeah, we have Swiss rounds. You can continue to play as long as you would like to. You can continue to play as long as you would like. At least until today's rounds are over.
Raldic, did you confirm the results in the ESL?
You can play in the proving
sorry.
grounds against your potential opponents.
I forgot we both have to do.
You can look and see who had the next best
Oh,
record.
no, yeah,
I
that
challenge
would be no problem, but the EU admins are
Buccaneer.
not
So here we go. Looks like Vitor's got his opponent here. The challenge has been sent, and the game is going to start.
Yeah.
Big old coin flip. It lands. The result of which, who knows?
We see two different champions this time. We see Benoshi, which we've seen a couple of times already, but we also see Monika Shin over on Vitor's side.
Hey, look at that sleeve.
Sugarcane, are you here?
Is that top 64
That
sleeve
is
there?
the top 64 in the case of qualifiers.
Me?
Still here.
There you go. Mr. Vitor showing his
How's your
dedication,
match
jumping straight
versus
from the
Metronom
qualifier
going?
into this tournament.
Talking to
1-1, but
Desk
he's about to
position.
time out.
See all the cards that we see here as well.
Yeah, I noticed you are playing.
Man, there
For
are
a
a
long
couple
time
of
now.
juicy targets that you want to take out of this hand here. Oberon's Eulogy is the one ultimately they takes away. Eulogy is a constant that can definitely take over a game. It will buff up
We just
all the
had
troops that come
tooth
into
and
play
nail
based on the number of
games,
troops that are in the
both of the
graveyard.
first two. I've just been right down to it.
We see a tunneling troop from Vitor this time, with multiple tunnelers that we've seen already. Desk does not know for sure which one it is that he's got there.
What's the price structure in the ESL?
If you're a single shard, a mono shard,
For
it
first
becomes a little
place,
easier to
it's
guess what troop it is.
32 packs
Now
and
there are
€100.
Shin hair everywhere. Ritualist of the Spring Litter.
You
When
won
you would
again,
create a
John?
Shin hair, you would get that +1.
He beat me.
Now, Desk has already seen the Monsoon in Vitor's hand, so he can guess that one of those is
The round
likely
of
to
16.
be a Monsoon anyway. Monsoon, of course,
Yeah,
has
I'm
the
top 8
added
now.
bonus. When a
And
troop comes
Terry
into
from our
play,
guild
you
is in
put
the
a
top
counter
8.
on it. And when Monsoon comes up
Oh.
and enters play, any troops that had a counter on them that
And
went to the
possibly
graveyard
either
get to return
Metronomy
back into
or
play.
Sugarcane can be.
That is a lot
Here
of
we
Shin
see-
hair.
You see a lot of shit here.
The winner of their match has to win with the Crail.
Great. How many people were in the one today?
16?
Oh, that's a small turnout. That's good for top 16 and top
Attack
8.
for 1.
Yeah.
Desk just saying, okay, that's fine. We see our first tunneler surface. This time it is a Wakizashi ambusher.
That is a lot of Shin hair.
This is the tribal tower. Should be a lot of shit here. We see an attack for 4 here this time. The Wakizashi ambusher should also mention when it enters play, it would allow you to shrink one of your opponent's troops, -X according to whatever the attack power of the Wakizashi is. Wakizashi would have gotten bigger if any troops had died while he was tunneled. This time, that didn't happen. There also were no troops over on Death's side, so no shrink happened. Vitor also with the Hop Hero. Hop Hero has an ability that allows you to pay a resource, sacrifice one of your bunnies, or one of your troops, to go and apply an effect to another troop. On the first iteration, it is just -1 attack. On the second level for Up Hero, it would be -1/-1. And on the third iteration for Up Hero, it is destroying a troop every time you sacrifice off one of yours.
Oh, Desk just sitting here taking it. This is not a really some board you can really do anything safe against.
Yeah, it's he knows that the Monsoon is under, and especially because there's that third counter. He already knows that he has to face the Monsoon coming up, so you can't extinction on that board. At least not unless you have multiple extinctions in hand that you're prepared to use.
So both sacrificing troops, getting Hop Hero out, because we know Monsoon is surfacing next turn. Everything with a counter is going to come out back out of the graveyard.
Sacrificing troops, providing multiple benefits here. upgrading the Up Hero, also getting the chance to re-trigger the troops and bring them back. That is particularly relevant for the Sensei there to allow him to draw another card. Also buffing the Wakizashi University that we now see coming up out of tunneling. No troops on Death's side of the field, so the Wakizashi doesn't get to shrink anything. But it is still a 6 attack. Monsoon brings back the rest of the troops that we saw die with the decoy counters. And this is lethal, except Terrible Transfer will destroy and gain some time.
Something that wasn't done was sacrificing that Wakizashi in response.
That's an excellent point. Definitely could have upgraded a little bit more in there. Here we see the minion, and we see a Lich. Lich is a card that we don't see a lot in constructed play, but it is an undead. It's a 2/2 with speed, life drain, and lethal. Death says he wants to buff up the Lich here. Make it a 4/4 life drain. Looks like he's going to go ahead and sit on it for now, though.
Well, it doesn't matter because Hop Hero is just going to sacrifice the things, make it smaller, get to Hop Hero the disgrace, and then sacrifice one more thing. Oh,
I don't think he has to do that, by the way.
Got him right before the time.
From the third counter.
He's
Like,
got
he
total
sacrificed one
meltdown
more trip than
in
he
his
had to there.
sideboard.
I don't know if it
What a
changes the
dude.
power already on the chain, but that would be interesting if it does that. I don't think it does.
Who the hell
Deck
puts,
check him.
who the hell
Deck check
puts
him.
total meltdown in their side?
Here we see
Better deck.
sacrifice
I have it in my
Monsoon to destroy Monsoon,
I considered it,
negating the health gain from the Terrible Transfer.
but then I decided I didn't expect that many robots. I was only actually leaning towards it because I knew there were going to be construct decks around, so I left it out.
But yes, preventing that health gain is important. However you can do it.
We see passing with 3 cards in hand to desk. It's not looking too good for him.
Terrible
We do see
transfers for
another
days.
terrible transfer.
Sacrifice
And he-
yourself.
He does make the play. Sacrifice your 1/1, kill off your own guy. Again, to prevent the health gain. Solid play.
There's a lot of terrible transfers that happened in that game.
Yep. Did not end up showing the last tunneler there, but the 2 damage on board was already enough to kill him.
Damn it. Yeah, I should have.
That honorable Sudoku indeed.
Sudoku.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
And it was game 1 of this match. So we'll go into game 2 shortly. Vitor versus a desk. Did we confirm what tribal desk is?
Tribal? Desk is the undead there.
Alright.
Desk is... We didn't see any of the undead vampires that we oftentimes have seen in the deck, but could be just didn't draw them that time.
Alright, game 2 beginning. Vitor up 1 game. may not have been in focus of Armies of Myth, but there's some very interesting shin here that we got in the set.
Yeah, there's definitely some draft all-stars in this one. We see both players playing a shard and just passing turn 1.
It's an interesting reason. Interesting not playing a certain one-cost honorable Sudoku troop on turn 1.
Honorable Sudoku.
The
Perhaps
tournament's
having
pretty
something
salty.
else.
He lost to me.
Or just knowing that it may not have done much against his style of deck.
She's usually salty.
Perhaps knowing he might want to play that Extinction at some point.
I did have 2 really lucky Darkspire triggers, so I'm not gonna.
First two of them.
I think we lost Jason to the void of Skype.
I just lost my second match.
So, like you said, we do see the Tana troops. We do see the other side of the board, the front desk, looking very positive and strong here. Vitor is going to have an uphill battle dealing with a 4/5 Vampire Princess, especially when he's about to spend his turn putting down a Minario Sensei and a Battle Hopper, which won't really do much for him here.
The Minario Sensei, I think, is to draw a card to decrease the chance that Vampire Princess will see a certain card. And that also might be a very good reason to have kept that second Hop Hero in hand instead of playing it for this exact reason.